Second period underway, 1-0 our score. The red team, the Kayks. Deeskin moving in, had it taken away. Osbach had it taken away. Now here comes Lloyd Johnson. Chance for 2-on-1, but Osbach gets back. Johnson shot with the skater Uretsky. Goes into the corner, pass in front, taken away. Here comes Wilkinson. This is Big Jimmy, number 88. Trying to get away from McCarthy, and does. Gets up to Uretsky. Uretsky pass knocked over to Lloyd Johnson. Johnson sends it up to Anderson. Anderson had a poked off a stick by Wilkinson. It's going to be slid into the zone, a backhander by Dan McCarthy. Opening minute of play here in a second. Red up 1-0. Winner takes all today. Long clearing pass, tipped in the zone by Deeskin, and he changes up. Nice hustle there by Pat. Andy Long pokes it in. Long looking for his second of the game. Right now, he's got the game winner. Anderson steal, shot saved by Benassi. There's another giveaway. Remember the end of the first period, Joe Smith with 3 seconds left just slid it up the middle. That was Anderson swooping in and getting the shot away. Benassi robbed him. Right now, means Benassi not getting any help from his mates. And that's Australian for giveaway. Stay off the boards. Trying to get it to Martin. Didn't get enough steam on it. Now here comes Derek Osbach and Jack Gavin 2-on-1. Osbach to Gavin. Sent it too fast. Oh, and Morin throws Gavin into the boards. A wicked throw into the boards by Morin. Gavin looks like he's all right, but this is John Morin's second penalty of the day. Looks like the ref's got his number. Yeah, you can't throw a guy into the boards, though. He was creeping. We're going to have to get the goons ready. Talbot to Smith, shot blocked by Sayers. Sayers out there killing the penalty again. Put that one right in the shin pad, maybe right below the shin pad. Sayers limping a little bit. Really hasn't hurt his skating any. Albano being watched by Ramo. Smith shot, tipped wide by Gavin and deep. Derek Osbach tied up by Chewy. They battle. Chewy knocks down Osbach. And the puck goes out of play by Ramo. Interesting combination of penalty killers Armand sent those. He's got Sayer and Ramo with Melito and Shuley. Now he sends out Eric Bratt. What's he thinking? Is he sandbagging in the championship game? Albano wins it back to Smith. Smith to Talbot. Talbot will have a shot. More of a dump in, I guess. Albano back to Smith. Smith shot. That was a save by Franco. Talbot sends it back to the point. It's Derek Osbach. Derek Osbach moving in. Shot save. Big juicy rebound. Albano. Shot was blocked by Ramo. Mike Ramo got a leg on that one. Ramo blocks it again. Now Talbot indeed. Talbot shot. And a save. Rebound in front. Oh, Gavin couldn't put it in the open net. Now Smith across. Talbot kicks it into the corner. Oh, he tried to set up Gavin with Franco around the net, and no to get it. Now Ramos sends it up to Melito. Melito's breaking short-handed. Melito over the line, holding, now plays it to himself. Trying to kill off the last few seconds of the Morin penalty. Albano with it now, gets away from Brett. Paul Albano out over center. Albano moving in, drops it to Gavin. Gavin throws it behind the net. Albano gets it. Teams are 5 aside now. Pass intercepted by Armand. Armand sends it up to Anderson. Anderson one-on-one. Anderson the block. Shot kick saved by Benassi. And Uretsky beats Eric Brent to the rebound. Now Pat Deeskin scales it out. This could be icing, but it's going to die before the goal line. Andy Long gets it. Battling Wilkinson and Howard. Long pushes it over to Lloyd Johnson. To Anderson, who gets it out. Timmy Woods. Oh, almost hit the referee again. Pat's been rung a couple of times with the puck. Once by Timmy. He only got him a second time. Oh, my little whack on Deeskin. Now Wilkinson spinning around. Sticks flailing everywhere. intensity picking up in this 1-0 game. Andy Long over to Anderson, trying to go over to Saya, couldn't get it to him. Saya indeed gets it, throws it behind the net to nobody. This is going to be Wilkinson. Johnson goes to Wilkinson again. Then he's going to play it into the corner and change it up. 13:30 to play, second period. Armand steals the pass in front, and he's going to ice it. Down to 13:20 in the second. Championship game, 1-0 Kayaks, and our first period goal by Andy Long. You gotta wonder what's going through the minds of some of these guys down here. You gotta wonder. On the draw, Billy Osborne trying to get it to Smith. He's battling Morin. Morin's been in that box twice already. Now Smith throws it. It's deep in the rear. Morin falls down. Smith throws it in. Ramo's been a shot blocking machine. And now the puck almost comes up here in the booth.
Not right, Tom. I decided to beat the deflections. What's the difference?
Now they're calling off Saya. Great game, Mike. Great game. Nice job today. Have a seat. Trying to match up some lines here. Draw one back to Morin, up to Julie. Julie looked off McCarthy and hung on to himself. Julie moving in. Everybody stays on side, but four abreast back were the teal team, the Canoes. They had four guys back in the zone. They weren't letting any passes through. Joey Smith now up the wing. Off to Osborne. I'm not sure what Osborne was trying to do on that play. Albano shoots in deep. They change up. This is Melito. Over skating it at center. Pushing it back to Morin. Morin dumps it in. It's going to be scooped up by Paul Albano. After an initial barrage in the first period by the Red Kayaks that got him the 1-0 lead, the game's actually been quite even. I don't think we've had any breakaways. A couple of odd man rushes here and there, but nothing crazy. This is Talbot now, getting away from Melito. Talbot, long thing, pass up to Albano. A little too far for him. Morin goes in the corner. Intercepted by Gavin. Gavin throws it in front. Couldn't connect with Derek Osbar. And it's Julie. Over the line, but he went in first, locks the puck, and then brought it over, and that would be a textbook offside. Michael Ureski lumbering up the wing, dumping it in. Armand picks it up for the Axe. Throws it up the center. Jimmy Wilson battling Andy Long. Andy Long wins that one. Puck comes up the center. Finally ends up on the stick of Albano. Gives it up to Gavin. Gavin playing around a minor Long. Long's going to scale it down for an ice. As we approach the 10-minute mark. Coming up on halfway through this one. You gotta wonder now, you start thinking, Dave Franco has made a couple of saves, he's not been that busy. Could we actually have a 1-0 playoff shutout? We haven't had one of these in a long time. And if we did, we wouldn't hear the end of it. Andy Long getting the only goal. No icing now as Ureski goes back to pick it up for the Canoes. Slides it behind his own net to Timmy Wilkinson. He's battling George Anderson. Anderson comes up with it. Now rolls behind the net to Ureski. Up on the wing, the Canoes try to clear. They couldn't do it. Andy Long steals, but his pass is poked out by George Howard. Didn't get it out of his own though. Nice play by Rick Armand to keep it in, but now it's going to be jammed out. and grinding going on behind the net. Osbar, long, Lloyd. Intercepted by Deeskin. Deeskin in front. Trying to get a handle on it and a save. Derek Osbar was right in front looking for that pass from Deeskin. Looked like it might have been knocked down in front. Osbar had a quick kick at the cat. Francoeur covered it up. Face-off coming to the left of the Kayak goal. Rescue on the draw, slap shot, hit a skate and goes wide. Wilkinson in from the point. That was Timmy leaving it for Jim. Jim sends it back to George Howard, who's covering at the point. Sends it in deep. There's going to be Morin, and he clears it out. No icing. 8 minutes to go in the second. We're having a color commentator. It really helps out. Now it's Deeskin to Wilkinson. Jimmy Wilkinson. Oh, in the slot. Had a hop right off the stick. That was an odd man rush. We haven't had many of those today. Now in front, Talbot, wrist shot. That was blocked by Morin. Joe Smith had a chance. That whistles just wide of the net. And Mike Raymond now off the boards. Intercepted by Talbot. Talbot shot. That was tipped wide. Back to Talbot again. Talbot unloads the gun. Shot tipped. And that goes wide. And we got a penalty now. And now Morin's going to sit for the third time today. That's the third time today. We got matching penalties, and Morin's going to sit for the third time today. He's starting to become, oh, we don't want to say it. We're not going to pick on Johnny. But yeah, he's a little bit of a liability today. I mean, he was the guy that scored the overtime goal that got him here, but 3 penalties today. None of them particularly good penalties. Albano wins it back to Smith. Team's a 5-on-5 on the mapping. That shot goes way out of play. Chewy got a stick on the Talbot shot. 6:40 to go in the second. Coming to you live from Hockeytown and Saugus. At least I'm live right now. You're probably watching this on tape delay. Throws it up to Sayah. Sayah, if he hurried, he had a 2-on-1, but he couldn't get the puck clean. And Albano come back to take it away. And it squirted over to Trip Talbot.
Warren sounds angry. I keep an eye on him. Sounds angry.
Oh, Kaneb and Osbar collide. Now Joe Smith overskates the puck, and Lloyd gets it up to Sayah. Sayah had to hop off of his stick. Nothing go over to Lloyd. Lloyd to McCarthy. Too hot to handle. Goes back into the corner, where Talbot picks it up. The Canoes down by a goal. Looking for that tying strike. And Talbot moving in. Talbot one-man show. Talbot back in. Shot just goes wide. Talbot went coast to coast on that one. His backhand just went wide. Nice play by Smith, taken away from Chewy, and it's Albano. Albano up to Tim Wilkinson. Makes a move at center. That's going to be cleared out. Dangerous. We got a change going on. There's a lot of dudes on the ice. Now Dan McCarthy moving in, but Beans come out to play. Shot. Oh, he got behind him, and Albano scoops it away. Benassi, not known for his puck handling skills, gave it away. Now Osbar moving in. Derek Osbar, throw it back in. Oh, it goes out of play. At the other end, we had Benassi give it away to McCarthy. McCarthy backhand shot on the net. Benassi got a piece of it. Doing play, come up the side boards. Derek Osbar, when it looked like he was going backhand, instead kind of tried to tuck it upstairs with a quick forehand play, and it went out of play. There's Osbar again. Goes wide. 4.5 to go. So all the matching penalties are up. Everybody's back. Puck just sits there. Now Osbar again. Shot. That's a save. Deeskin in front of the rebound. Now Ureski shot knocked down by Lloyd Johnston. Oh, and Lloyd looking for a line change. Throws it out of the rink. Tries to make it look like it was an accident, but we all know the truth. The truth is out there. With Mulder and Scully here, we get to the bottom of this. Osbar moving in. Had a stick knocked out of his hand by a dirty, filthy Andy Long. Now Morin now. Tagging up as Anderson crosses the line. Anderson throws it in deep. Behind the net, Deeskin. He's going to get it up to center, and here comes Osbar again. One-on-one on Morin. Derek Osbar moving in. Backhand pass to Wilkinson, and it's going to be covered up by Frank Gore. 3:22. As you can see on the scoreboard and counting, and it's 1-0 game here in the second. Not a lot of highlights in this one. We're really going to start doing some regular season games. That's where all the excitement happens, all the goals. This game is too defensive. It's like a soccer game. Kept in by Smith at the line. Albano now throws it at the net to Wilkinson. Jimmy Wilkinson jams out a shot and a save. And he falls down with George Anderson right there. Couple of saves by Frank Gore. Everything going to the net right now for the Teal team as they look for that tying goal. Long wins it to Martin, gets it back to Long. But Albano swoops in. Pushes it in deep. Kept in by Smith. Smith to George Howard. Going to be taken away by Long. Long on his horse. See what he can do here. Long trying to split the D. Couldn't do it. Benassi come out. Shot it right into Long. Gets it back to Anderson. Shot off the side of the net. Retrieved by George Howard. Howard can't get it out. Kept in by Ramo and Anderson. Now slides it over to Long. Long controlling it. Him and Talbot fight. Howard can't get it by Ramo. Ramo's been a one-man machine. Shot, that goes wide as George Anderson got it on. Shot away. I was going to say on goal, but didn't quite get on goal. Just missed. Smith looking for Howard to break. Howard didn't do it. Ramo clears it out. Right now, Ramo, #1 star. Here comes Albano trying to get it around. Ramo ain't going to do it. Ramo again clears it, and the puck goes out of play. Mike Ramo. Turning his keep out there on the third line today. There's your 2 stars right there, Ramo and Long. Don't know how Morin got in that picture. Morin's got 3 penalties. This game ends up 1-0. He'll still be on the cold list. Armand now looking for a little flip, sends it out, but everybody was back there. And that's a hand pass. As Deeskin knocked it down, it was picked up by Wilkinson. Under a minute to go in the second. Oh, they're going all the way down with a hand pass. Don't know why they're bringing it all the way down. Maybe they thought it was intentional. On the draw, Melito wins it from Deeskin, but it comes all the way back down into the kayak zone. Armand's got a long way to go to get that. Armand up the board to Saya. Saya to McCarthy, intercepted by Wilkinson, but they jam and tackle. Oh, McCarthy might have got away with it. Wilkinson might have actually stepped on his stick. Danny wasn't particularly violent with that. Osbar with a long force flip, looking for Wilkinson on the go play. Armand shoots it in deep at the buzzer, and Benassi steers it wide. So at the end of 2, our score remains 1-0. The Red Kayaks. Third period action coming up next.